Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, can you hear me all right?
Yeah. All good to go.
What?
How are you?
What?
All good to go.
Okay. All good to go too?
You grumpy?
I'm tired.
Yeah, I can always tell. You
No,
always
you
sort of
ca
frown at if anyone ever does anything out of the ordinary. You go, "What?
I hate that I'm so
Oh
obvious.
fuck! I can't hear you now." Oh bollocks! Hang on.
Sounds weird. It's only coming out one of my earphones.
Fucking hell, spells.
Um,
Oh, I'm all right now.
can you say something? Hold on.
Testing.
Say something?
Testing.
Oh yeah, it's coming through my headphones. How are you?
Yeah, all right. How's your weekend?
Good. I went down. I went down the Thames on a little boat.
Did you?
Yeah, from Thames Ditton to Sunbury or Sudbury.
What are you doing up there? What are you doing up there? No. It's just like, have you got friends up there or?
Yes, and he's got a little boat. And
Okay.
I had literally the time of my life. I genuinely don't think, like, activities wise, I can't think of anything I would enjoy more. I went down the Thames on a boat and looked at big houses and imagined if
Right. Right. This is incredible.
right.
It's just check this
Do
out.
you play the game where you go right? Everyone can have one house that you spot today.
So weird you said this. So we went to Keith Floyd's old pub yesterday on the River
Oh my
Dart.
God! Is he? He's not alive, is he?
No,
Back
he
up to me.
died
Back
like
up to
20 years
me.
ago. But then we went for a walk just up from his pub. So fucking pretty around there.
What's the area? What's the area?
Tuckenhay.
Never heard of it.
And then I'll just send you this. We were just looking over the river at fucking hell, I was just like,
Oh my gosh! What?
nice, isn't it?
Yeah, that's nice.
Just gorgeous little
Wow, that's lovely.
and like the lanes are just through these just so cute little lanes to that.
How far from where you live?
10 mins?
Oh no way! I think it's about an hour or something. I forget you're right in the heart of it. What river's that?
River Dart.
That's the River Dart.
So if you watch his old Floyd on, I can't remember what series it is, but you see it, he rows up that river in a rowing boat and then stops at that pub and gets off. And
I used to love him.
yeah,
He was. Would he work now? Because he was quite dishevelled, wasn't
wow, he was. You should read his autobiography. It's brilliant.
he? What were you about to say? He was what?
Wow, he was alcoholic, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Functioning.
Yeah.
I'm guessing, although I don't know him, I don't
Well,
backtracking.
well that yeah.
So how was the Thames then?
It was amazing. Basically, you had this little boat, right? And we all sat on it and stuff. And then our friend whose boat it was, he said, "Oh, do you want to sit up the front?" So it's a little boat, and I sat on the front of it with my legs dangling over the front. I had the time of my life. I just sat there going down the river looking at like big houses. Then I saw the photos of me sitting on the front, and I thought, what a prat. I look like such a wally. Because it's a really small
God,
boat.
your internet's really shit. Do you want to take your video off?
Is that better?
Maybe.
Can you hear me now, all right?
Yeah.
Oh, anyway. Yeah, I just saw the photos of me at the front of the boat, and I'm like, I'm like covering 2/3 of the front of the boat because I'm so long. Just looked utterly ridiculous. All day I thought I've just been sat there. I was way too big to be
Well,
sat.
unaware how long you look.
Well, yeah, and just like people would have gone, fucking hell, that's a bit weird. Because it's quite a small.
Why? Why?
Because it's quite a small boat. And I was like, well, if I drew you a picture of the size of me on the boat, you'd have gone, okay, that was a bit weird.
Right. So, what's your point there? It sort of ruined your afternoon.
Well, it ruined my memory of it.
Oh, right.
Because I was like, oh, this is fantastic. Because I just sat on the front of this boat and I watched the world go by, sort of feeling. And then I was like, oh, God, I look like that. Anyway. But it's lovely around there. And I think it's a lovely part of the world. A couple of friends have grown up in that area. And I thought, what a fantastic place. Well, like you've just shown there, like imagine having that big river. And they,
Oh, God, it's so fucking pretty. What's it called? Tuckenham somewhere else.
and the pubs
Oh,
are...
my God, I've got to tell you.
Okay.
Have I told you this? Can I tell you this?
Here we go.
Can I tell you this? Yes, I can tell you
Yeah,
this.
you'll think about it for 30 seconds and you'll tell me.
Right, not far up the road. Can I say this?
Yes.
Not far up the road, there's like a hippie commune. It's Totnes, and, you know, there's a lot of that about. And we heard... Oh, I don't know. I'm talking about someone. I can't talk about this. Can I talk about this?
I'm just going to let you...
No, I can't.
I'm going to let you battle this out with yourself.
Well, I don't know whether I can. I don't know
Well,
what the
I
rules
can't
are.
help you because I don't know what it is. What?
Sorry, I just had a thought then. If we were just chatting off pod, we would have moved on from this, and now we're trying to sieve for gold.
Are we? Oh, I'm going home then.
Are we doing that?
No, I'm interested about...
Oh, right. I thought we were sieving for gold.
No, because... but don't you...
It reminded me of a podcast I listened to about 12 years ago. Loads of stand-up comedian club like, on the circuit, and they'd chat in the green room. It didn't sound like a normal conversation.
No, loads of those don't.
Like they were sieving for...
Looking for bits. Or what's it when you go in? That's it. Go into a bit. Do you know that phrase?
Yeah.
He's just gone.
No, I was like, we would have moved on from this. It feels like we got a little Anyway, lovely part of the world.
I am interested in that couple though, and the community.
Oh my God, I don't know if I can say all this. Can I say all this?
We don't know them, do you?
No, but it's a small world, isn't it?
Excuse me, are you David Earl? Some 20.
How dare you have a go at my great grandfather?
No, it's her.
Oh, the beach bomber's back.
Oh yeah, okay. We had the start of a very interesting pod.
Yes, on Friday.
We should sieve this
Thursday.
bit in here. Now, basically, can we say what happened?
I think it was on Thursday.
Oh yeah, so on Thursday, the day after the day after we recorded the one in the car?
No, it's 2 days after.
Okay, so we should put in the bit now that we recorded on Thursday, right? Have you got that?
I'll put that in tomorrow. I'll put that in. That's a standalone app.
We only recorded for like 7
Yeah,
minutes.
that's the beauty of it. It creates tension. You go, fucking hell, they only recorded 7 minutes today.
That's irritating.
No, it's not.
It's irritating.
No, it's not. It's not.
It is.
It's not. It's not. Stop living by the rules.
Don't throw that in as a way
shit,
of...
today's like 7 minutes. Shit.
Yeah, it's
Brilliant.
shit. Exactly, shit.
No. No.
Oh, anyway, it broke down, and now it's working.
Yeah. Anyway, I got it working again.
That was a
Well,
quick.
I could go into one, but oh, God, I don't know.
Would it be sieving for gold though?
Maybe.
Jeez.
I'll just tell you what happened. Got a lift, took it to
Have you got the other car back, by the way? As well?
no, drove to the garage. They went, oh, we haven't got the battery. It was a battery. That's the problem. They checked the alternator and everything. Oh, we haven't got the battery. Oh, fuck, really? Yeah, so we're gonna have to order it in.
All cars
Okay.
have different batteries then, aren't they? Like one.
I don't know.
I thought
So
it
we're
was
gonna
just
have to
like
order it in.
one battery. Cool.
So we haven't had the other car for over 4 weeks, which is when you got a young family anyway. So I got home, I got a call from the garage saying, Mr. Earl, yes, we can't find a battery that fits your car. Really? So we're going to have to go looking. Okay, so how long do you think? What is it? Not sure. What is it? Days or yes? Oh, for fuck's sake!
Why is
So
it?
there was a half hour on Friday or Thursday when Naomi was on the phone talking about our other car and the part's gone missing somewhere in France. And then they couldn't find a battery for this. So we're like, we've literally just bought another car.
2 dead cars.
Two dead cars.
But what I don't understand is why. What do you mean go looking for it? Like, surely just order a battery.
Yeah, well, they said they couldn't anyway. So I rang up, took the initiative, and I went, well, can I go just ring up Halfords? Well, you can do. I'm not sure. Okay, well, but they might have, yeah, you just have to check what battery. Okay, well, I'll do that. Got in touch with fucking Quick Fit or whatever. And then she rang up and said, we've got the battery. We've got it. Oh, right. So I gave you a little kick up the arse there.
Hold on. So they just couldn't be asked. Why wouldn't they go to Halfords themselves?
I don't know. Because they probably don't deal with a certain. Anyway, the point is, they sorted it. I picked it up the following morning. Do you know what I did? This is the first time I've really done this. I stopped work at 11 on Friday and we just went down the beach in the bomber.
I know, I saw your photos.
And do you know what? It felt really lovely, the simplicity of that day. Did a bit of podding, fucked off down the beach.
What did you do at the beach? Did you go for a swim?
No.
Do you go for a swim usually?
No.
Why not?
Do you?
Yeah.
Because last time I went in Brighton, I got sort of vertigo. It's weird. I didn't like it.
I love going to the sea. It's best. It's the absolute best thing.
Yeah. Also, I think about Jaws a lot. And I think about jellyfish. And my boy trod on something that camouflages itself and he poisoned his foot for a couple of days last summer. I was like, oh, I don't want that. I'll just look at this.
Fucking positivity stream there.
I don't let them go in.
Fuck. Right, we've got to pack that
Of
in.
course I do.
Guys, this is why I got vertigo. Remember when you
I did. I had a horrible feeling. Twice it happened in Brighton Beach. Don't know what it is. Something to do with water in my ears, probably. Do you swim then?
Yeah.
Do you really put it in?
I don't swim. I enjoy the sensation of being in the sea without.
So you don't swim?
I don't sink.
Do you swim? It's a really simple question.
Well,
Do you get into a swimming position and swim?
yeah, but not like I don't try and get anywhere. Like I just sort of enjoy being in there. You know,
Why are you getting defensive?
I'm not. I'm just trying to explain. It's a
do
grey
front crawl in the sea?
It's a grey area because what I actually do, the waves go up and down like that, right? I'm not. My feet aren't on the floor, and I sort of go like that. Oh no, my camera's off, so I'll show you. Look, I go like that, you know, to keep, and I go, oh, this is nice. So I don't know if that's technically swimming, but I'm not sinking. And I go, it's nice to be in the sea.
I'll clip that little bit and see if people think that was technically swimming.
Well, I'm afloat. But I don't sort of go, I'm going to do
No, because
there
some
and back.
people get in and actually, I go, fucking hell, look at them. They're actually just swimming off into the
No,
sunset.
I don't do that thing where you go where they going. I stay in the same area, but I kind of just enjoy the sensation of
Right, you
being
just
in
paddle
the water.
about.
Yeah, but yeah, it's still swimming because you're not going under, I guess. But you don't do any of that. You put your
I
feet
mean,
in
I'll walk in, but yeah, it's the last 2 times I was like, oh, I don't like it. Maybe I need my ears syringed or something. I've got something wrong with my ears.
Maybe to get Naomi to do that just before you go in, but on the beach.
I'll tell you what I did do. What I did do was me and Naomi were laying on the towel, on the rug, whatever, and I rested my head on her bum, and I fell asleep for 35 minutes on the beach, just snoring.
She must have felt really trapped. Naomi's
She
got very
said,
little
you
out of
can
her.
sleep anywhere. I slept on this triangle of grass in the middle of fucking everyone at Diggerland. I just, like, everyone's walking around. Some people just sat down on benches. I was laying on the only person laying on the ground asleep at Diggerland at 3 p.m. I can sleep anywhere at 3 p.m.
Yeah, I'm pretty nifty at swimming. Sleeping, I mean.
Yeah, but to be sleeping in amongst people and just litter bins and
Yeah, and you haven't had a drink.
Yeah.
That's usually if someone's like 6 pints down.
exactly. I'd walk past that bloke and go, what?
Stay at that. Stay
Also,
at that.
just allowing yourself to let go enough.
Are you on your back?
Probably on my side,
I don't know if that's
my
worse.
knee pulled up to my.
That's definitely worse.
That was awful. But I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I need my little sleepies.
What the fuck? On your side. Okay, what's worse, on your back or on your side? I think on your side.
Side is
Because it's
really-
like, because it's
way
more like,
too relaxed.
it's more like being in bed.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm like.
I haven't really got. I'm just trying to think what Naomi was thinking with you snoring on with your head on her bum.
I wish you could have seen just the Diggerland, that just tiny triangle of green that I'd used as a bed.
I saw that one. You know, I was getting the train into London once, and there was a guy. I was looking. The train had stopped. You know, you're on the way into London. Sometimes you're on like a high bit, and you look down at the sort of London below you, and it was really busy. And there was exactly the same triangle of green, and a guy had laid a tail down and was sunbathing on this triangle of grass on a. You know, sometimes a triangle by the pavement, where the kind of pavement comes a corner, and that's where he's sunbathing. And that was like when I knew I had to get out of London. It was so depressing.
Sunbathing.
He was sunbathing on a triangle of grass. I never forgot it because it was the bleakest. Like that was how.
Yeah.
He's like, obviously he didn't have any outside space, and he wasn't like near a park. And it was like on like a busy-ish road.
Yeah.
Down to a
Did I
short.
tell you I went to talk? I told you I went to Torquay last week.
No.
Did I tell you? Oh, I went on Thursday.
Didn't like it. What are you doing about that? You don't have to like everywhere. Do you feel bad about saying
Well,
that?
I just thought if someone's living in Torquay and hear this, I'm like, oh, fuck you. No, I don't know. I was really looking forward to going. Then I was like, oh,
Were you going? Was there a little 40 Towers thing in your head? You think about?
yeah, I had that in my head. 40 Towers.
Have I been to Torquay? Don't know. I think.
Yeah, I was hoping to like it more than I did. I mean, so we stopped and had lunch at this kind of pub restaurant by the harbour, and it was one of those places. We sat outside and we ordered, and they said, "Oh, could you pay now?" Oh, okay, yeah. Before we had the food.
What does that mean? The food's terrible, so they.
I think it means people fuck off
Oh right.
or they pay.
It's always a good sign.
Yeah, I know. I did kind of think that's quite rare to.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll pay now. Well,
Yes.
yeah.
So basically, we can give you whatever we want as well.
Well, yeah, but I think it's more. Well, I might be wrong. I might be wrong.
Was the food nice though?
Yeah, it was all right. We went to a place called Dinosaur World, which is quite sweet, but they definitely utilised all the space they had in their building. Yeah, I reckon you could be in and out there in about 18 minutes.
We went to Black Gang Chine the other week.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Talk to me.
Well,
Now, this is my childhood, Black Gang Chine.
well, and Petra's obviously, and there was Petra could spend the whole time going, basically how much better it had got from when she was a kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Because they were losing loads of that park with the cliffs falling into the sea.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. What I forgot to tell you as well. So anyway, Petra and some of the other family.
Back, by the way, Black Gang Chine's on the Isle of Wight,
Oh, yeah,
everyone, for welcome to Chatterix.
There was a ride her and a few other family were on, and 4 days later it collapsed.
Really?
If you put in the Metro Black Gang Chine's ride, it came down, and we were on it like she was on it like they were on it 4 days earlier.
Wow. Because I always remember going there, they were all. Oh fuck!
Yeah, they were on it. That.
No.
Yeah, they were on that 4 days earlier, or maybe even 3 days earlier. And you kind
Wow.
of, but with rides, you go, that looks a bit rickety, but you go, they must know what they're doing. I'm not talking about Black Gang.
I never trust.
I'm not. By the way, I'm not.
Check the bolts.
I'm not talking about Black Gang Chime. I'm talking about anywhere with rides.
Yeah, yeah.
You go. Well, they must know, because I went on this ride, this roller coaster
Where?
in Black Gang Chine, right? Joking aside, like I was pretending to be scared to go on it, right? And it's really.
Is it the green one? Was it green?
I don't know. It's like a little roller coaster. It's not particularly mad looking. It's not like a big one, but it's for like all kids can go on it, basically.
Yeah.
And fuck me, right? I was hanging off it because I obviously I'm as big as you're going to get a person in it. I could really just about get.
Well,
in
you're
it.
so long.
I am long, genuinely long. I'm surprised. So my knees are under my chin because there's no leg room, and I was hanging out, and literally afterwards I said to Petra, I genuinely thought I was going to fall out. But a bit of my brain was going, they must know what they're doing.
Are we allowed to put this out?
I'm not talking about Black Gang Chime, I'm talking about all.
Yeah, I know, but are we allowed to?
Well, but that ride broke.
Yeah,
You can see the article. I'm not saying. And so I was going around going, like genuinely going, fucking shit myself, but then going, they must know what they're doing. Because you just assume they do. And then 4 days later, one of the rides bloody breaks.
Shit.
And I came off, and it was not a big ride. I was like, I genuinely thought I was going to fall out. I was going to die.
Yeah.
But a bit of me was going, of course you're not going to die, because they all know what they're doing.
Oh my God.
Mad, isn't it? But
Did you go to the Wild West bit?
yeah, I found that very unnerving because they kept all the kids had bangers that they throw on the floor. Have you ever seen this? You know, they're little paper bangers that they just go.
Yeah.
Have you seen Boogie Nights? The bit in Boogie Nights. Have you seen the film?
No.
Boogie Nights is a bit where they buy drugs off this guy, and he's got a little guy who's just throwing bangers all the time. And the two are wired, and they're just getting freaked out by this guy who keeps throwing bangers. So you're just sitting there and trying to have a hot dog or something. Some little kid throws a banger behind you, and it's just.
You have a hot dog?
Yeah, I had a hot dog. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, I think I did. Did I?
What are the old black gang shine hot dogs like?
Superb. Except the kids. Except the kids
Bloody hell! I had that picture you sent me.
See that, right? See that, and so at the end they did a dinosaur show for the kids, right? And these dinosaurs, that dinosaur suit, that thing runs out. It's brilliant. Looks like a proper dinosaur.
Well, it doesn't, but
it does when it comes out. It's really good. The other thing. So it's a kids show, but obviously there's lots of adults there as well. And I have to admit, the performers, I'm really in awe of how they can do it in front of adults.
I watched the Flea Circus in Torquay. and
hold on, what's the Flea Circus? So they pretend like fleas are jumping through hoops and stuff.
Yeah, and getting fired out of tiny cannons.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, the idea of it on paper is fantastic. But the guy, he was sort of late 60s. I was just looking at him. No, he was performing really well and putting all the energy into it. And
did you ask him why he wasn't up in Edinburgh?
Oh, bloody hell. And there was this one kid out the front. Yeah, he was about 10 years old. Just, why are you doing that? What are you doing? Oh. Where's this kid's parents? And it turns out they were just sat behind us, fucking chomping on burgers.
Nothing wrong with
Not giving a shit about him.
Were the kids interested in the Flea show?
Yeah.
Do they love it?
Hooked.
Really? Brilliant.
Absolutely hooked.
Do you know the bloke in Brighton? Maybe I shouldn't say this, but
yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Oh, you do? That's it. Yeah.
My boy sent me a photo of him a couple of weeks ago and said, "Look, here's that bloke you bought that."
My
thing
God,
off
he's everywhere. I feel like there's three of him because everywhere I go, he's down another road going. So if you don't live in Brighton, there's a man who just goes around and he's got a whistle thing in his mouth. Is he selling like bird whistles?
Yeah, so I bought one.
And he just... But he's everywhere.
God, fucking hell.
He looks quite unapproachable, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah? What gives you that?
Oh, because I saw him. But, he doesn't have the demeanour of someone you'd want to go and buy a whistle off.
Right. Right. Right.
Have you seen the window opera as well in Brighton?
Sorry, meet Brighton's Birdyman.
Or look at him.
Here we go.
Don't approach.
I'm known as Birdyman. Birdyman. Birdyman.
Is that him?
I mean, I'm a professional performer, street entertainer. I've been for 35 so years now. More. You wouldn't do the sort of work I've spent my career doing if you didn't, enjoy the feeling of doing it. You get the adrenaline from doing shows, but doing this, I'm looking around. I'm just clocking everything, and people clocking me, and I do a little mini performance for them, and it's nice. I like to sort of give people a bit of a laugh. Really, they all know this one.
Right, I've never seen him do anything but...
There you go. They stick their noses in, you see.
Fuck, do you know what? I did not think that bloke would talk like that.
No, I didn't. I thought he would be more.
He's a bit of a.
He's a bit of a geezer. Yeah.
I can't believe it.
When you first played that clip, I thought it was someone else talking about him.
Yeah.
I've never heard him speak in the 10 years I've lived there.
They get a waft from in here because it stinks of dog. See, they put their noses in, they slobber all over it, and then they're off. So I suppose it's like my own personal dog's arse, really. They sniff it and then they move on. You know, I keep moving because it's quite annoying, this whistling, you know. I'm aware of that. That's why, I'm a peddler, and which means I sell while I'm on the move. He's got one.
I can't believe it. I'm sort of shocked.
So I've got my ass.
I thought it'd be more mousy.
Yeah.
I don't want him to hear this now because I think he might chin me.
What? Why?
Because he sounds like hard nut.
Careful how you take it out of the packet, first of all. Hold it by the white edge with the metal facing forwards. Now, you want to be careful not to touch or damage the plastic membrane. So just be careful with it.
Is this a
And
Steve
with the metal
Coogan
facing
character?
forwards, you put it right in your mouth on your tongue. Close your mouth, wait 1 or maybe 2 minutes for it to get wet with saliva on your tongue, and then move it to the end of your tongue and go "Sss."
That's what
As
she
if you're
said.
saying, sit.
Yeah, that's right.
And you get a squeak when it's in the right place, like this. Yeah? Let it get wet, and there.
I think it's one of those things
Now,
that's
if
quite
you don't
hard
get
to
that
do.
sound the first time you try, maybe it needs to be a little bit wetter.
Not too hard
Or
to
maybe
do.
you
I've
just
done it.
Try changing the position of
really?
the whistle on your tongue. A
Yes.
little bit
I mean, he's
forwards, a little
obviously
bit
an
further
absolute
back.
genius at it. But
Experiment, and you'll soon find the spot where it makes that sound. That is your sweet spot, and you're away. Trill, which is a real bird sound. Now, if I tighten my lips, increase the pressure of my breath, you get an even more authentic sounding bird trill.
fuck, we've got to get him on the pod.
Oh my God, that'd be amazing.
Just have half hours. I'd be fucking. Also, we should probably finish, shouldn't we?